Zanzibar. It's not a place. It's a history. It's a feeling. It's a story. I don't go here to only see the beautiful sandy beaches decorated with columns of coconut palms. I go here to more than discover what happened here and why I so much loved to come here. Let me start off by demystifying the geography. Zanzibar is an archipelago in the Indian Ocean off the coast of East Africa. In 1964, despite their different ethnicities, history and social structures, Zanzibar merged with Tanganyika under the leadership of Julius Nyerere to form the now United Republic of Tanzania. Before then, it had just acquired its independence from the British. Tanganyika, on the other hand, was first a German colony until end of World War I, eventually coming under British mandate. This meant that the two had distinctive political and administrative structures, which informs the current semi-autonomous status of Zanzibar. It implies that Zanzibar enjoys some degree of self-governance under the Tanzania government, with their own president and a House of Representatives. Zanzibar has many small islands and the two larger Unguja and Pemba, the former being the main island and informally referred to as Zanzibar. Collectively, a historian's paradise blended with tropical luxury and adventure tourism. Inside the capital Zanzibar city is Stone Town, a World Heritage Site, trade hub, and a parade of historical sites and articles dating from colonial times. It is thought that Arab, Persian, and Indian traders began arriving here during the 1st century. Eventually, here became a unique trade hotspot with a blend of African, Arabian, Indian, and European cultures, which influenced the culture, architecture, and cuisine of the Zanzibar that we still know today. On the main seafront is the Old Fort. It is the oldest building in Stone Town, built by the Omani Arabs in 1699 and has witnessed the rise and fall of empires while serving different purposes over the years of its seemingly timeless existence. A garrison and prison in the 19th century, a depot during the construction of the first railway in East Africa, a ladies' club added in 1947, an amphitheater added in the 1990s, and now the headquarters of the Zanzibar International Film Festival and top tourism site with a museum of its past. The alleys just outside the Old Fort lead us into the very element of Stone Town, which derives its name from the material, stones, used to construct buildings here. This network of narrow streets is a custodian of the indigenous Arab, Indian, African Swahili culture, where homes, craft shops, restaurants, hotels, and artisans thrive. Stone Town feels and is one of the safest, most peaceful and welcoming places I've visited. At almost every bend there are security cameras. But even the thought of them not being there doesn't take away from the sheer warmth of locals welcoming you into their urban neighborhood. So many historical monuments are camouflaged inside here and accessible to any who is curious to see and learn more. There are only two churches here. St. Joseph's Cathedral is a Roman Catholic church built by French missionaries between 1893 and 1898, based on the design of Marseille Cathedral in France. The other is Christ Church, an Anglican cathedral and a historical landmark which occupies a large area of the formerly biggest slave trade market in Zanzibar, built to celebrate the end of slave trade and now a tourist site. On the mid-eastern boundary of Stone Town is the biggest and main market, Darajani. The main structure flaunts classical Arabic architecture, which adds to the traditional appeal of Stone Town and mainly serves as a food market with mostly seafood, meats, fruits, grains, spices, but also shops selling other consumer products. In 2023, a new project, Darajani Souk, was opened across the road to enhance the quality of life for the traders of Zanzibar. Forodhani is a leisure park by the ocean side in Stone Town, a landmark meeting place, and makes me appreciate the inclusiveness and thoughtfulness of the Zanzibari government. More than my appreciation, it is a place that feels itself like a holiday on any day of the week. Locals come here to picnic, swim, play. Tourists start their sojourns to the open sea. Fishermen dock their boats. The authentic cannons at the harbor overlooking the Indian Ocean are as well a delight to see and meditate on what life possibly looked like here in ages past. As the sun sets, what is a park during the day quickly turns into a night open-air food market, with many booths selling a wide variety of cuisines and a highlight display of local culture. I am sold to try out the unique Zanzibar pizza, fried on specially made pans and made with mostly unconventional ingredients for a pizza.
You are welcome Zanzibar pizza, my friend. I'm Chef Pizza Forodhani. I'm working here for a long time, maybe even 20 years here, for making Zanzibar pizza, this place. So you are welcome again, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You don't like salad here, maybe something
Salad?
salad?
No, it's okay like this.
It's fine?
Oh yeah, it looks nice, eh? Thank you.
Enjoy.
The abundance of recreation in the Zanzibari tropics is a big deal for travel enthusiasts from around the world. The open oceans feel almost infinite, with heavenly wonders that are host to various leisurely hobbies. Safari Blue is a dhow adventure traditional to Zanzibar. The classical and aesthetic mahogany dhows sail to the oceans, bringing holidaymakers up close and personal with the allure of the African Spice Islands, shaded with vast turquoise blue waters, dotted with lush greenery and shining, shimmery white sand beaches. A day trip takes us from the shores of Fumba, southwest of Unguja, sailing deeper into the ocean to a lagoon nestled in the Kwale Island. The beauty here is dumbfounding, unimaginable, unexplainable, only can be seen, not told. The Kwale Sandbank is an equally mesmerizing scape on the ocean. 20 minutes away from Kwale Island, that is a picnic site during the low tide. People come here to unwind and capture nature, but even more life thrives below the surface of Kwale Sandbank's waters. The mangroves of Zanzibar are a special endowment of the island. They are one of the salt-loving tree species that grow in the ocean waters and play a vital role in maintaining the coastal ecosystems, with roots that stabilize coastlines, reduce soil erosion from waves and storms, and are a hiding place for marine life and several bird species from predators. Mangroves have also been a source of wood for building houses, boats, used for firewood and charcoal, which have severely shrunk the volume of thickets. Tourism as an alternative source of livelihood has become a go-to as a means of protection and restoration. It is within these very thickets that we go to adventure through and into the open ocean to view sunsets on paddleboards. So many budget and luxury adventures happen on sea and in different ends of the archipelago of Zanzibar. The ocean safaris are enchanting, the sunsets are charming, the history is rich and unwavering. Zanzibar has more than exceeded my expectations of a holiday trip to this bucket list destination. But I don't think anything would have made it exceedingly delightful than the humility of its people. They are the smile of East Africa, living in a paradise. Hakuna Matata.